Welcome, everyone, to a captivating exploration of folklore and legend. Today, we embark on a journey together. We will delve into a tale of mystery and intrigue. Without further ado, let's step into the shadows of this story.
Whispers of Oakwood Lane, Episode 1. The season begins. In the bustling streets of 1700s, London, amidst the whirl of carriages and the murmur of gossip, lived the Winslow family. At number 24, Oakwood Lane resided young Eliza Winslow, a spirited girl of 19 whose destiny lay entwined with the social hierarchy of the city. Her father, a once prosperous merchant turned weary drunkard, spent his days in a haze of regrettable decisions. Her mother, Mrs. Winslow, a woman of determined ambition, had but one preoccupation: to secure advantageous matches for her children. Eliza, with her dark chestnut curls and lively blue eyes, was the eldest daughter. Her older brother Henry, graced with a sharp wit and elegant manners, had fallen into disfavour with their father due to his disinterest in the family business. The youngest, sweet Mary, bloomed like a rosebud, her innocence shielding her from the world's harsh realities. The Winslows' modest drawing room was a tapestry of mismatched furniture and faded curtains, a testament to their declining fortunes. Mrs. Winslow, however, bore a countenance of determination as she sat sipping tea, her eyes fixed on Eliza.
"Eliza, my dear, the season is upon us,"
Mrs. Winslow declared, her voice carrying a tone of urgency mingled with excitement. Eliza set down her embroidery, her heart fluttering with anticipation.
"Yes, Mother. Another season beckons the pursuit of eligible suitors."
"Indeed,"
Mrs. Winslow continued, her gaze unwavering.
"you must captivate the hearts of London's finest gentlemen. Your future depends on it."
Henry scoffed, leaning back lazily in his chair.
"Mother, must we endure this tiresome charade again? Eliza is perfectly capable of making her own choices."
Mrs. Winslow shot him a reproachful look.
"Henry, your sister's prospects are not to be trifled with. We must restore our family's standing."
Henry raised an eyebrow, his expression one of mild amusement.
"And what of my prospects, Mother? Did you forget that I returned from last season without a wife in tow?"
Mrs. Winslow's lips tightened.
"This season, Henry, you would do well to apply yourself more diligently. We cannot afford any more missteps."
Eliza exchanged a glance with her brother, sympathy mingled with understanding. Henry's reluctance to conform to societal expectations often clashed with their mother's relentless pursuit of status and security. Yet, beneath his nonchalant facade, Eliza knew her brother possessed a sharp mind and a discerning spirit.
"I shall do as I see fit, Mother,"
Henry replied, his tone tinged with defiance. Mrs. Winslow sighed, her eyes momentarily softening.
"Henry, dear, we must all play our parts. London society is unforgiving, especially in times such as these."
Henry's gaze shifted to Eliza, a silent plea for understanding passing between them. Eliza knew her brother's heart yearned for a life beyond the confines of arranged marriages and calculated alliances. Eliza sighed, her mind racing with thoughts of social obligations and matrimonial expectations.
"But Mother, I do wish for a love match, not just an advantageous one."
Her mother's brow furrowed.
"Love, my dear, is a luxury we cannot afford. Now, I have heard Lord Montague is in town. He would be a splendid match."
Before Eliza could respond, a servant burst into the room, breathless and wide-eyed.
"Mrs. Winslow, forgive the intrusion, but there is news, scandalous news."
The room fell silent as Mrs. Winslow rose, her curiosity piqued.
"What news?"
The servant whispered hurriedly.
"It's about Mr. Percy, the Duke of Wiltshire's heir. He has returned from his travels and intends to attend Lady Fairchild's ball."
Eliza gasped, her heart quickening. The Duke of Wiltshire's heir was rumoured to be the most eligible bachelor of the season, possessing wealth and title beyond compare. Mrs. Winslow's eyes gleamed with determination.
"Eliza, this is our opportunity. We must secure an introduction at Lady Fairchild's ball. Our fortunes may yet be salvaged."
Henry rolled his eyes, muttering under his breath.
"More masks and manners, how tedious."
But Eliza felt a thrill of excitement. The prospect of meeting the elusive Mr. Percy ignited a spark of hope within her, a hope that perhaps amidst the whirl of society, she might find something more than duty. Before any further words could be exchanged, the clock chimed, signalling the hour. Mrs. Winslow turned facing Eliza gracefully, her resolve reignited.
The hour grows late, Eliza. Prepare yourself. We shall make our plans for Lady Fairchild's ball.
Eliza nodded, her mind already racing with thoughts of the forthcoming season and the uncertain path that lay ahead. As the family prepared for the ball, Eliza's thoughts were filled with visions of grandeur and uncertainty. Little did she know that this encounter would set in motion a chain of events that would challenge not only her notions of love and obligation, but also unravel secrets hidden within the shadows of London's elite. Will Sir Henry Winslow please his mother and find a wife? Will Eliza find love in a world of whispers and deceit? Stay tuned for the next episode of Whispers of Oakwood Lane. Preview of Episode 2, Shadows of Ambition. As the season approaches, tensions simmer beneath the surface of London's high society. Mrs. Winslow and Mrs. Harrington engage in a delicate dance of veiled words and hidden truths during an afternoon tea, their polite facade masking deeper resentments and unspoken desires. Mrs. Harrington's teasing about Henry's failed matrimonial pursuits stirs a flicker of defiance in Mrs. Winslow, who harbours her own secrets and ambitions for her family. Meanwhile, Amelia Harrington watches keenly, aware of the rivalry that brews between their households. Amidst this intricate social drama, the mysterious return of Mr. Percy, the Duke of Wiltshire's heir, adds an enigmatic twist to the unfolding narrative. Whispers of scandal and secrets follow him like a shadow, intriguing Eliza Winslow and stirring the curiosity of society. As the players manoeuvre through the complexities of London society, alliances will be tested, ambitions will clash, and hidden agendas will come to light. The stage is set for a season filled with intrigue, deception, and the pursuit of love and status. What revelations will unfold at Lady Fairchild's ball, where destinies will collide and secrets will be revealed? Find out in the next thrilling episode of Whispers of Oakwood Lane.